Think you're ready to take on some of the nation's toughest trails? We've compiled a list of America's 5 most dangerous hikes in national parks based on 4 main criteria: the number of reported fatalities or injuries, frequency of search and rescue missions, terrain difficulty and exposure, and significant environmental hazards like extreme heat or altitude. While there's no official ranking from the National Park Service itself, these 5 routes consistently stand out for their high-risk factors. Remember, any hike can become dangerous if you're unprepared, so use this video as a guide, not an invitation to rush in without caution. Let's kick things off with Angel's Landing in Zion National Park. This trail is famous for its narrow ridgeline and sheer drop-offs, sometimes just a few feet from where you walk. Chains have been installed to help hikers navigate the most precarious sections, yet the route has seen multiple fatalities over the years from slips or missteps. Exposure to high winds can compound the danger, and crowding on peak days makes passing others even more nerve-wracking. If you do attempt Angel's Landing, start early, watch your footing, and be honest with yourself about any fear of heights. Next up is Half Dome in Yosemite National Park. Touted as a bucket list challenge, Half Dome's final ascent requires gripping a pair of cables bolted into smooth granite. Slick rock surfaces become especially hazardous when wet, and thunderstorms can strike with little warning. The park has instituted a permit system to reduce overcrowding, but rescue teams still respond to incidents every year, from dehydration and heat exhaustion to more tragic falls. Many fatalities happen when people ignore signs of incoming rain or push themselves too far physically. If you're set on Half Dome, check forecasts, wear good footwear, and pace yourself, especially during the cable section. Moving to the Grand Canyon's Bright Angel Trail, you might not expect a well-maintained path to land on this list. However, the canyon's intense summer heat, steep switchbacks, and surprising length make this hike deceptively dangerous. Park rangers often warn of temperatures rising by the hour as you descend, then a brutal climb back up at the day's hottest time. Dehydration, heat stroke, and cardiac incidents are not uncommon. Rangers recommend carrying more water than you think you need, wearing sun protection, and understanding that every step down must be retraced on the uphill return. For a more remote challenge, consider the maze in Canyonlands National Park, if you dare. Known for its twisting canyons and near-complete isolation, the maze is often called the least accessible district of Canyonlands. Anyone venturing here faces complex route finding, lack of reliable water sources, and minimal cell coverage. Search and rescue teams can take days to reach stranded or injured hikers in this labyrinth of rock. While not known for a high body count simply because relatively few attempt it, its remoteness and difficulty place the maze among the most perilous places to wander without expert preparedness. Finally, we have Mount Rainier's summit routes in Mount Rainier National Park. Though you can do day hikes at lower elevations safely, attempting to reach the peak is advanced mountaineering. Highly crevassed glaciers, sudden storms, and steep slopes have contributed to hundreds of fatalities over the last century. Climbers need specialized gear, crampons, ropes, ice axes, and the skill to use them. Guides are available, and even then, the weather can change in minutes, trapping mountaineers on dangerously icy terrain. If you're not prepared for technical climbing, stick to the park's moderate trails instead of risking the summit. Any one of these hikes can be an awe-inspiring experience, but they all demand respect for nature's unpredictability. Always research current conditions, train physically, carry the correct gear, and respect park regulations. Most importantly, know your limits. Even the fittest hikers can face life-threatening situations on these routes. Let me know if you'd add any trails to this list, or if you've conquered one of these 5. Comment below to share your experience, and subscribe if you enjoy exploring nature's wild side with a healthy dose of caution. Safe travels and happy trekking.